Think we back. Hello.
A Blender file into an FBX file with textures. You just go to File, Export, then FBX, and then set the path mode to copy, and then copy the textures as well, and then select the objects, and then export FBX. And then you can see if it works by going into File, Import, and then importing the file that we just created. And as you can see, it works just fine.
Yeah, just me being a dumbass and exporting wrong. Wait. How to add to expression to here in Unity. I don't want gravity. I want expressions. I guess this is the best video right here. But no, new storage limits. Da da da. April 19th. Visit article. Don't give two shit. Oh yeah. Oh, VR chat. Right. Let's go to VR chat. See if this works. I was just actually opening it, but no. If I crash, it's my fault. So let me do some things so I won't crash horribly. Exit out of that. I'm gonna keep this open. Discord, we're definitely gonna exit out of because we don't need Discord to be open to be streaming. Let's exit out of Discord. Go on to Steam. On the VR chat. Let's close out Blender for now. Let's save. Always save your stuff, by the way. This is taking so long. I did. I zoned out for like 2 seconds. Holy shit. Rogue is confirmed? That's crazy. I gotta know what's gonna happen here. Cause these two dudes is be best friends. Alright. Can't move just yet. There we go. Oh, this shit looks so derpy. I hate it. I'm like even on. Voice. No, it's on. It's 100% on. It should be able to hear me. Let's lower you down just a little bit so when I even do something like this, yeah, everybody can hear. All right. Oh, avatars. I got two others. Which one's this one? That one's that one, and that one is that one. I hope this one actually has her lips move. If not, I'm gonna be highly upset. Does it work? No, her mouth is not moving. No, I gotta fix that. But it does. Oops. But it does work though. Oh, that looks so creepy. Oh, her eyes look so creepy. Am I off center? I think I am off center. I think I am off center. And then her eyes just disappear. Hold on. I'm gonna start all the way from over here, and then we're gonna just move right. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Why does it do that? Yeah, there's no way I'm centered right here. Hold on, real quick. I gotta check something. Oh, we're 100% centered. Unless you want me to go deeper or something. Oops. Inspector. Edit. Let's go deeper. Higher. Also, I gotta make sure this is the exact middle. Fuck it, it is what it is. I guess I was off center. Oh, let's put this at 0 actually. So where did it go? That's definitely no wait. Yep, that's definitely a center. All right, cool. So now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unload her. I don't think this one's ever gonna be finished. I think I just uploaded it. Yeah, I just uploaded it anyway. Ah, it looks so weird. I definitely gotta fucking fix that. Jesus Christ. Well, you got his socks on though. That's all I cared about. All right. All right, let's close out this for a bit. Okay, return. Oh. Uh, yeah, we don't have anything for that. I see investment default, none. Auto detect. So this is how you turn it on? Face mesh, okay. That's probably what we forgot to add. Yeah, eye looking is fine. It's just we gotta fix it to where it doesn't disappear behind anything or whatnot. So I wish we could make it pixelate a lot more bigger, but I guess this is fine. I kind of got the effect that I want with the lips and her face or whatnot. It is pixelated, like you can obviously see it, but like yeah, it's just cool. Uh, hope this works. Not the splash screen. Control panel. Auto fix this. Oh, always save, by the way. Save. Mm. But even though this has more bones than what's the recommended is, I still got overall good performance. Skin render one, mesh, lots one. And then I'm gonna reopen it again. But if you always wonder why people always stand in front of their mirrors while playing this game, this is probably 100% why. Cause I saw the phenomenon, I was like, there's no way people just do that. And then I started making my own model, and now I understand. All right, let's see if this works. Avatars. Because if this works, I can just use this for a fallback. Oh, wow. No. Yeah. Oh, this sucks. I saw this the other day. I ignored it, and now look at it. I hate it here. I really do. Mm, Ribbit. This is so fucking dumb. Oh my god, what horror show is this? Oh fuck. Alright, I gotta fix this, I guess. So let me reopen Blender. So it didn't fix a damn thing. I thought it did. I thought I was cool on device and stuff, but no. No wonder why it looked fucking so ugly. Uh, Okay, so why does it look fine here? Something's not right. Unless, how do I mess with Vicines in? Here we go. Oh my fucking god. I'm trying to move up. Oh my god, stop. Stop. Fucking stop. Oh my god. Alright, so this is how you do this. So for me to fix that, because that was not intended at all. Um so for A E A E I um and then you should be here. Do we even have the other ones? Probably not. No, we don't. Alright, it is what it is. Those are the only event chasers we need. I hope we need because yeah. Alright. I wonder, does that just work that way since we just changed it with a couple of clicks? Yeah, hold on. Let's see what the SDK says. Alright, I guess you can't really change anything. Alright, let's see if this shit works. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright. All she has to do is just talk. That's it. This please work. Oh god damn, it's not working. Does it just not work? No, it doesn't. Ah, so like I really do have to fix that. So what the fuck did I do wrong the first time? First one. Hey, when does this be at one? Why? Oh my god, why is it not fucking? Can you select it, please? Select. Okay, whatever, whatever. I just want to see if the mouth shit works. No, it was the body, right? Here we go. It was the body. Relative to. But how do I know if that's actually working though? I am so confused. Hold on. Let's see. Cats. Shape. Keys. Blender add-on.
Alright, hello. This is going to be a Blender tutorial on how to set up a model for VR chat. Going to warn you right now, I'm not like a tech savvy person as
Don't
you
care.
saw in the description, but I would recommend looking up another video for the cats installation. Hold shift, click on camera to select all of them, and then while I'm out, and it generally fixes everything. Clicking on this gear, yeah, wrench icon. There are plenty of things that tells you how it does. I would say, unless you have very specific things you don't want changed, I would keep it the same because that's default. But now we have all our textures shown. It fixed all the bones and renamed all of them essentially. So now it's ready for VR chat in technicality right now. But what if you want to optimize it or make sure you have Visemes? Well, cats can help with this. So, first things first, since this model is MMD, most of the time their Visemes, clicking on the model itself and clicking on object data properties, shows our shape keys or our Visemes. What we want to do is over here, we want to hit model options. And this is Google Translate essentially built in. You hit all, it'll say it gets locked you out temporarily. It doesn't. And now it shows you all of your shape keys, actual named or translated. Other than that, we got that taken care of. Now you want Visemes, so you have your speaking capabilities. A model like Penny here comes with it because she's MMD, which all you need is your your O, and your ch.
Hmm.
Demonstrate them right here. So O, sure those are selected in here. This just shows all of your shape keys on this model.
Bro, why does it
You
look
click
like that?
Create Visine, and it essentially makes them all for you. It actually has quite a few, which I will be showing more about this in Unity in a different video. Now you want eye tracking.
No, it's not what I mean to do. Why doesn't it show here? Why doesn't it show? I'm trying to get this to preview, but it's not previewing. Unless I have to do something here. I do have to do something there to make it preview. Alright, so when we go to modeling, did that fix it? I gotta get rid of these wireframes. Hold on. Let's see where to get rid of it without doing. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is fixed or not, fam. Because it's not showing it anywhere, not even no wireframe, so it should be fine, right? I hope it is. I really do hope it is. All right. Export that. Wait. Do we export the right way? Hold on. Oh, what the fuck on? Export. Bam. All right, we should be good. Also, I wish it saved it all the fucking time with this shit. Custom property, archive collection. All right. So now let's go back to Blender. All right, for now, we're just gonna delete her from all this. Let's delete. And then we're gonna delete this. Yes. That would keep this just in case. And that along with this as well, right? So now what we do is import new asset. Use it. This should load up really quick. Everything's already there. All right. Right. First, we're going to be a humanoid. Oops. Kirby humanoid. Apply. Ahead. Move. This should be none. Apply. Alright, I think we're done here. Materials. Do 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 do. This one will be this one, right? Apply. Yeah, because now she looks like her original self now. Yeah, still pixelating everything, right? So all we have to do is just add a descriptor. Uh, I hope this works. I really do. Fuck. If it doesn't, I'm highly upset. Where is it? Wait, is it because she's off center? No. Shit, no, hold on. Ooh, that should be pure center. It looks like it. Like it links up with this. Hold on. Yeah, that matches up perfectly. Still probably gonna be like off to the side a little bit. Uh, wait, did I? Oh wow, hold on, guys. That's crazy. So that got put in the texture, so this needs to get put in the side here. There we go. Perfect. Everything else looks like it's good. I'm so happy I got this to get to one material slot though, because that was making me mad. Not be able to make this one material slot. All right, authentication. I'm gonna test this bitch out. I hope this works. I really do. Should be a way to check Vices and Unity, right? Unity. Blend shape. What is this?
About a year ago, I released Nap plugin as a free alternative to the popular HANA tool for VTubing community. Since then, it has been downloaded 3,000 times, which averages about 6 downloads per day. And to
Hold on, give me a bit. All right, so this is old one. How about now? Nope. Go to avatars. And then we change to that one. Oh, it's still fucked. How the fuck do I fix this? Like, seriously, how do I fix this? Oh my god. Why is it not showing here? Okay, you know what's funny? Hold on real quick. Where is... Here we go. Because I could switch characters here, right? And the blend shapes for this is just fine. As you can see, I could talk just normally whatnot. That's because this is using its own blend shapes or whatnot. I'm not using the ones I'm getting off from Blender. Which means yeah, I think I'm gonna need some live help with this. Oh, how about lemon? Even with this one, it looks just fine, right? But like, I still have to fix the fact that you can still see his teeth appear under his chin when I yell or get really loud. Yeah, you see how this like flashes there? That's what I need to fix. And yeah, this one model's not done yet. How about this one? Is this done yet? No, yeah, this one's definitely done. This is my old model. He doesn't have that hat. That's what's supposed to add on next. Yeah, we can use this one. Oh my god, how do you remove the fucking blend shapes? This is shading, no. Shape key, texture space. Why won't it show it? Unless I gotta do it through modeling. Not showing. I'm gonna redo all this again. You already know that. Okay. Ugh, I hate how our model looks now. But I can still fix it though by using the model that we had before. Zero shape keys. Okay. Ugh. So I can fix it here probably. I'm gonna have to fix it here. About 800, 814. Go about 800. Yeah, so about 800. It looks like that. Oh, I think they're not working anymore. Hold on. Why is it not working? We go 0.5. Then do it from there. And now it's giving me the old ones. So that's just not gonna fix itself. I mean, can we make this negative? Negative. No, it just hits a zero? You put this negative 0, 1? And then create from that. The shitty part is it doesn't even preview it. I wish it just showed me the preview. Yeah, the Vice seems is not working for Blender for some reason. Well, let's look this up actually. Uh,
required you to do the conversion sort of twice. A lot of people don't want to really, they want to try and avoid the Unity process as best as possible. Now, technically, with the Blender plugin, you are kind of, you are able to re-export your VRM back to normal, like simply with File, Export, and then VRM here. You can be able to re-export back to VRM, and after like doing your edits, it's all good and dandy. This is good if you want to not do the Unity method. However, I will say, depending on what edits you plan on doing, I personally prefer converting, exporting as FBX and doing the manual conversion myself, with using third-party plugins to automatically register my blend shapes again stuff and copy my physics. That's me personally, but I'm still going to go over these just so you, as a user, if you prefer to try and stay with Blender as much as possible, you'll be able to get more familiar with this. So Create VRM is good if you're taking a from scratch model or something like a unique model and you want to have a basic VRM rig. So this is good if you're doing that sort of thing. And then you have the validate VRM model. This is good as a checker to let you know, like, for example, if the model is in quads, make sure to use Control T in edit mode to turn it to tries. Make sure that the model is in T pose, not A pose, and if there's n-gons or if there's invalid materials, it'll let you know if there's some things you have to fix before converting it to VRM. You can export invisible objects or export only selections if you prefer, depending on how much is in your scene, but otherwise though, it's fine to leave them as is. Now, for people who have been wondering how to convert their VRM, like let's say they exported the VRM 1.0 in, from Vroid, and they're like, oh no, I did so much edits in Unity, and then I'm putting in the Blender, what do I do? Like, how do I put it back into normal VRM 0? Well, you simply just use this actually to kind of change it from VRM 1.0 to VRM, register the bones accordingly. And you could have utilize the automatic bone assignment, and you can save the presets if you want to like bone, unless your model blend shape of choice. Click on this tab here, then you're going to name don't want
Oh, so
emote
the
stuff,
VRM
then
has its own
then when you import the VRM
blend
to
shapes,
Blender,
right?
those settings will be saved here. Once you have that, once you make sure your humanoid is registered, this is where you can be able to add all your blend shape stuff. So let's say, for example, you are rigging AirKit blend shapes completely from scratch here, but you don't want to like go in Unity and register it all there. You want to register it all in here. So you can be able to click on the plus button after you make your blend shape of choice. Click on this tab here, then you're going to name it, let's say for example, silly face or something like that. Make sure the preset's set to unknown, unless, again, if you're registering the default VRM blend shape, that's fine, but otherwise, set to unknown so it doesn't get confused. If the blend shape is supposed to be snappy, then snappy in transition, make sure to click on is binary, but otherwise you can leave it as is. And then you can click on the plus button here to add a blend shape. So select the mesh that has the blend shapes or the shape keys that you want. And then you can select, let's say, joy, and you can be able to preview it by holding the one here, and you can be able to preview your stuff here. But otherwise, you can set up your blend shapes or shape keys here. You can set up your material values here. So you select the material of choice, let's say body. You can set the material or the property name, and then you can select, let's say, joy, and you can be able to preview it by holding the one here, and you can be able to preview your stuff here. But otherwise, you can set up your blend shapes or shape keys here. You can set up your material values here. So you select the material of choice, let's say body. You can set the material or the property name, and set it up from here if you like. But otherwise, this is where you can be able to create your blend shape solely in, again, where you'll actually create your blend shapes will be in the object tab and in the shape keys area. Please don't mind the fact that this is called shape keys plus. It's an add-on I'm using, otherwise it's the same as the default one. But pretty much here, you got your blend shapes. You could be able to test your stuff here. But this is where when you register here, BRM blend shapes, you can set it to bone if you prefer bone eyes, but you can someone was able to get it working with a custom script eye movement. I personally recommend adjusting the first person in Unity and in image texture.
Oh, fuck. Trying to just do it in Cat's plugin though, because Cat's plugin. Dude.
Hello everyone, this is just a quick guide for some of you that might be having this specific problem with Blender and trying to install cats. So if you guys are getting this
I should honestly play some music. Of course, it's a speed run. Oh my god, come on.
Hello and welcome to yet another Blender VR chat whatever tutorial. Today actually I'm going to be covering something that's really cool and will help a lot of people with their avatar importing. Get it done very quickly, solve a lot of problems before they become problems, and do it all automatically. This tool is called Cat's Blender Tools. You can get to it by going to vrcat.club, which is the VR chat community forums. If you click on the tutorials and tools section and you look for Cat's Blender plugin right here, the current version is 0.0.9. You can find the plugin here. You just download the zip file and you install the Blender or the add-on in Blender like so, and there's this cool little GIF here that shows you how to do it. So I'm not even going to bother showing you how to do it. I already have it installed and updated. It's super easy. File, user preferences, add-on, select the zip file, and then click install. Like that's it. It's very easy. Make sure you hit save user settings after you're done. Yep, Cat does it there. Cool. So let's go ahead and back out a little bit and open up a brand new Blender window. So like I said before, I already have it installed. I'm not going to show you how to do that. But what I will show you is the tab here. So once you have it enabled, you'll have this Cats tab right here. And you can see there's all kinds of stuff in here. First and foremost, I want to show you the updater. This is super important and super useful. If you ever want to make sure you have the latest version, which you should click on check now. It'll check, and it's telling me it's up to date because I installed it literally like 15 minutes ago. What I would also say is make sure you have the latest MMD tools. It is not a hard requirement anymore for the cat plugin. It is still useful to have the latest version of MMD tools. I believe God, I always forget which branch this is, but if you look at the new MMD tools video on this same channel, you'll see that there's a link there to the most updated branch. So let's go ahead
I think
and
I'm
get
most
started, and I'll
updated though,
show you
right?
how dead easy it is to do all of this. So let's clear out the workspace like we always do. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my OSD keys down here, just in case you need a reminder. Again, all I did there was hit A twice and then hit delete, and it deletes everything that I had selected. So first, let's import something, and I'm going to import some new Cerno. I'm going to import one without translating it, without running it through PMX editor. To do name translation, I'm going to uncheck physics and display because I don't care about joints or rigid bodies. I'm going to set scale to 0.2 because I know this is going to come in huge, and that's pretty much all I'm going to mess with here. If this is running past you too fast, as in you don't know how to use MMD tools, you should go and watch that video I mentioned before. So let's go ahead and import it. First thing that we're going to do is open up this sidebar, and just part of my process, I'm going to go down, uncheck Toon Texture, Sphere Texture, click Shadeless, come in and make sure the textures look good. Yep, that looks like a Cherno. So we are good here. We're not going to touch anything else with MMD tools because CATS covers everything else. So the first step that I would normally take with something like this is I would look at the armature and say, oh, well, it's got its root bone here, and it's all translated wrong, and or it's not translated.
You know what? This shit is 7 fucking years ago. We had so many fucking cats update. Hold on. Update setting.
Okay. How to fix that? If that, now that it's here, we can highlight it right here. Just delete that, and then when you're exiting, click save.
Wait. What is she doing here?
I believe there you can delete these if you want to. I usually do delete them, like every time. You can click edit here, and then preferences. I have mine here, but I'm just gonna remove it to show you how to do it. Which I believe there is one problem, just because this is a later version of Blender, which I will show how to fix that if you run into that. Install, open the zip, and then you can just click this little check mark right here. Oh, see, I did get this problem. So, we're gonna do the fix. It's in this kind of. Click that, and it should work. And you can open all this stuff.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me how to use it though. Hold on, let's. Oh, okay. I swear to God, if she speaks another. She
Hey,
does.
hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. En el vídeo de hoy vamos a ver
Blah, 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 blah. This is a 3-month-old video.
You finally.
Oh, what's this website?
If there was anything I didn't understand enough or a quick Google didn't tell me what I needed to know within a few minutes, I just deleted it and moved on. And that is perfectly okay. You're most likely doing this for an avatar for yourself, right? So it doesn't have.
Okay, whatever. Did she even touch her Vicings for her character?
In my in this model that I left blink right is called. With almost every head, it's cats and is what's needed to make your avatar blink and eyes move up, down, left, and right. So make sure the left and right eye bones are IL and IR. The mesh is body, and the head is set to the head bone. The blink left and blink right will almost never be set correctly, so I'm going to select whatever the head's blink left, blink right is called. With almost every head, it's going to be something different. It might be blink L, blink R, blink left, blink right. In this case, it's I blink left, I blink right. So it's almost always going to be different. Just look for something like that. And then for Visemes, this generally will be filled in, but you need to make sure the Visemes say ah, o, and ch. And then you create the Visemes. That'll take a few seconds. Now I'm going to add the tail and the ears. So the hair, tail.
Oh, she says nothing about the Visemes here. That's crazy. I guess I'll just keep my shit at what? What is her settings at? She moves so fast. No, it's eye tracking, Visemes. No, she has her Visemes off.
And ch. And then you create. But you need to make sure the Visemes say ah, o, and ch. And then you.
Yeah, she's using the older version of this. Oh yeah, she's definitely probably using the older version of this. Because I don't have that. Well, fuck it, we just do it as. Mm-mm. All right. Doesn't show anything there, so go here. Shape keys. Do we have to change it from that? I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's how I should just disable eye movement to fix that. No, we're up to date. Let's go. Well, it's not anything with cats. Cats is up to date. It's just, what am I doing wrong with the Vicings and how come they're not previewing? They're not previewing at all. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find it and I'm not finding it. That's not even showing it. Damn. Uh, also, I gotta check something real quick. Okay, that's all there. Know to preview this. This is so. Why can I not preview anything? That's the thing. So I should be able to preview shit. Unless it's in modeling or something. Wait, it's in sculpting? No. 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 Animation, rendering, compositing. Oh, I don't have my old geometry modes. Damn. Um. Check edit mode. Oh. Pose mode. Fuck. How do you do this? Viewpoint visibility. No. It is just not in this mode where I can't see or preview anything. Then it should be in here, right? Not Rectify. I forgot. Where do you go to actually preview this? Is it motion paths? No. 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 I am so fucking lost right now. So it's not in sculpting because there's no way you can view it unless it change this, but that's not selecting the bone that I want. Yeah, that's nothing right now. So the only way I could view it is in layout if I do this, then go into not visible. Oh, I forgot how to do it here too. Damn, hold on. Motion paths? No. Viewpoint? No, I just had it. uh, Relations, deform, bendy bones, selection, visibility, point display. This is for that though. Don't worry, I'm gonna find it. I just gotta keep on clicking of each one to see which one it is. This is so dumb. Because when you have, oh, there we go. We gotta select the body by itself, and then we get the extra stuff. Yeah, so this is in the shape key. So you have to actually click on the body itself. What's the modeling? Go here. It's not letting me preview it.
happens from now on, you stand firm and face your destiny without fear, but with courage. What awaits him down the path, he will then have to choose.
No one's gonna give you a map. You've got to walk your own path.
The children leave their homes in search of this quest.
What is thy desire?
As they search, they are always asking questions. What's out there? What's waiting for me?
Why was I made? Who made me? And what did they make me for?
Are you gonna go up into space with your old man or not?
Maybe I'll never get over this.
I've lived my life following my dreams, and I don't have any regrets.
You're gonna just keep running away?
Just keep running away? I'm not running.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Believe in yourself and create your own destiny. Don't fear failure.
But yeah, let's continue.
Slice of life anime of the year, whack ass dress up darling, #1.
How is Dress Up Darling whack?
I honestly don't like
It's
it.
just a cosplayer who teases her boy or teases her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's just nothing but incel fuel.
Incel fuel?
That
Wow!
anime is whole incel fuel. Let's be real on that.
Incel fuel? Really? Even though he probably fucks the girl at the end?
Probably. I didn't finish it.
I wouldn't say this is incel. I'll say this is anti-otaku stuff because, like, no, it's waifu. It's honestly a waifu anime. Let's all be real. This is made for like the character to attach to the viewer to attach itself to the main character since the main character is like socially awkward and shit. But my theory still stands about anime.
Incel fuel.
Wow. So socially awkward people are incels? Wow. Dang. Go ahead, King.
No. That's not what I'm 100% saying.
Dang.
That's not what I'm 100% saying.
You hear that, socially awkward boys? You better man the fuck up.
Yeah. Hey. Whoa. Ew. Yeah. Pop me a perk and I go through her wallet. Met her drip like faucet. She let me do what I want cause I'm bossy. She let me do what I want cause I'm awesome. Kylie beat, awesome, Johnson. We gon' get married like Nas and Khalees. We gon' break up just like Nas and Khalees. Bombings on my legs, Nikes on my feet. You gon' pay my motherfucking fee. I'm gon' paint her motherfucking feet. We gon' live amongst the elite. They came a long way from hanging in trees. My bitch hair long, look at her weave. All a nigga had to do was believe. Can I have some pussy, bitch, please? Can I have some time to myself, bitch, leave? Been going through some shit, can a nigga just grieve? Damn it, that hoe, that's a nigga pet peeve. Thumb in her hoe, red bitch like sleep. Chain on my neck, got cocaine on my necklace. Been in LA too long, I'm reckless. Yo, ex-girlfriend on my checklist. I don't never know who the fuck I'm texting. Ew, stop hitting me up. Get off my dick, nigga, get off my nuts. Hop on my dick, baby, show me some love. Start my nut, girl, freeze my cum. Might propose, might kiss my ones. Pipe her lungs, won't bite my tongue. Pop her ass like pop my gun. I already know you wanna have my son, yeah. Ayy. Pop me a perk and I go through her wallet. Met her drip like faucet. She let me do what I want cause I'm bossy. She let me do what I want cause I'm awesome. Kylie beat, awesome, Johnson. We gon' get married like Nas and Khalees. We gon' break up just like Nas and Khalees. Bombings on my legs, Nikes on my feet. You gon' pay my motherfucking fee. I'm gon' paint her motherfucking feet. We gon' live amongst the elite. They came a long way from hanging in trees. My bitch hair long, look at her weave. All a nigga had to do was believe. Can I have some pussy, bitch, please?
Can I get some pussy? I'm begging. All of my friends, some fellas. Shawty told me I'm the devil. Jagged as we walked out of heaven. Don't leave the crib without my weapon. These niggas snitch like, ooh, I'm telling. She like moves, I show her belly. Put my dick inside her belly. White bitch, she gon' dance like Ellen. Imagine that, just like John Lennon. Imagine all the bitches throwing that ass on me. Ooh wee. I'm impressed by how she wildin'. Shoot my shot like Rashi Wallin'. Your man I give you no break. Not even your eyes, you not give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Smile. Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes.
Let's do this, bitch.
I guess that's it for tonight. I'm gonna figure out how to find this shit on my own. But until then, thanks for coming for the stream and all that good stuff. Deuces.